trials are just the beginning. You will serve.
And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for some Viego Hecarim. I'm going to kick off our donation decks today as we head back on over to Ranked. We were planning on doing tomorrow the Champion Spotlight Night and determining which champion would be the next one for the Spotlight Night. However, we just got the news today about the brand new Lab of Legends mode that's going to be in Bilgewater that looks really, really cool. And that's going to be coming out tomorrow, July 28th. And so that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. We're definitely going to have to play that new game mode because it looks really sweet. So we'll have to, hold off on the Champion Spotlight Night for now and try that tomorrow. All right, but anyway, back to our deck. So we have 4 decks today. This one's going to be a Hecarim deck. If you forgot, Hecarim did get buffed. It is now a 5/6 instead of a 5/5. So we're going to be trying Hecarim that wants you to attack with Ephemerals, and also, of course, it does bring in 2 Ephemeral Spectral Riders into play whenever it's attacking. We're going to be combining that with Viego, and so we're going to have some different Ephemeral stuff in here. We'll have Darkwater Scourge, but the reason why we're combining it with Viego, because Camivore Soldier makes this Encroaching Mist that's Ephemeral, and of course Viego is making Encroaching Mists that are also Ephemeral. Same thing with Hydrovine. Hydrovine will make some Ephemeral. So we're not the best Hecarim deck. Like, we could have gone with this deck and played like Shark Chariot and try to be a lot more aggressive, maybe Blighted Caretaker, that kind of stuff. Try to go a lot more aggressive with Ephemerals, but I just don't feel like that would quite be as powerful as trying to set up just like a really good late game. So we're not like the best level up Hecarim deck, but still I think Hecarim's going to be very powerful for us. We'll have a couple Sapling Tosses in here as well to get us a little bit of interaction, something cheaper, and also an Ephemeral. I like Sapling Toss. But then we'll have our Lifesteal, Feyfolk, Darkwater Scourge, because we want to stay alive, Deathmark to go along with Darkwater Scourge, or Mask Mother for the Scourge, and try to stay alive and get to our powerful top end with Viego, Hecarim, Hydrovine, Rekindler. So that's going to be our game plan. Basically playing this like the Viego Z deck we played about 2 weeks ago now, that looked really good, that we did really well with, and kind of replacing Zed with Hecarim and keeping a lot of the other cards the same, but changing up a few things here and there. Alright, so it looks like we got mirror type match. They don't have a secondary champion like we do with our Hecarim. It's probably going to be a very similar deck to ours, though. Mask Mother.
Looks like I'm ready.
Bye-bye.
Very possible they have Darkwater Scourge plus Deathmark. Nope. I'm just gonna take this. I could certainly see using the Mask Mother on that Tasty Feyfolk, but I will not. Man, that's them wasting a lot of mana. I guess they waste 4, I waste 3. I don't know. I could play the other Tasty Feyfolk. That would have been the option. Wonder what their hand's looking like.
Protect the high ground.
Alright, looks like they're trying to protect the high ground.
The whole world will know my anguish.
Playing the Viego with the deny backup. I wouldn't mind them trying to play Ruination. Like maybe that's what they're trying to do, is set up Ruination.
Beyond the mist, my queen.
Off we go.
Do I want to trade Viegos? No, probably not. I trade my 4-1 for their 2-2. We both get Encroaching Mist. I don't know, that doesn't sound great.
Rise, beast of Gamahor.
We shall try again.
Oppose me and die. I will find her.
What are you?
Alright, blocking so that we have something die for Viego.
Command you. Surrender to me.
So we got 9 mana. I can't play either Hecarim or Hydrovine and still have Deny available, unfortunately. Yeah, I wonder if I should have... Yeah, I mean, I could have killed the Hydrovine instead of the Viego, but then the Viego's basically leveled up. The reason not to... So the reason to attack with it is it helps out Hecarim. The reason not to attack with it is that then we can get another Encroaching Mist as a blocker next round. I'll go and attack with it, I guess, and help out Hecarim a little bit. The other good thing about attacking with it is it does clear up a space for Hydrovine. Instead of us having like that other Ephemeral as a blocker right now.
The darkness, like hunger, only grows.
I'm hoping one Deny is going to be good enough against Ruination that it feels like that's what they're going with. Huh. Just gotta keep denying.
You will serve.
Man, I'm gonna be 1 power off.
Start the story.
Get him!
I guess I wouldn't have been 1 power off. Oh well, clear up some board space.
Sound the alarm!
No, yeah, we can't really attack with Hydrovine either. I do not want to trade Hydrovine for their 6/6 Ephemeral. Hydrovine's too powerful. they're willing to pass? Oh, we're gonna take that thing, not the Hydrovine. Alright, well that didn't work as well as I was hoping whenever they just passed.
Submission or death for all who leave.
And Viego's pretty dumb. This stuff is ridiculous. Alright, well, I don't know. Don't really have anything to do. I guess I can eat one of these things, I suppose. Yeah, so Tyrion asks, is somebody who enjoyed Hearthstone but loved Artifact would Runeterra appeal to me? To be honest, I don't know much of anything about Artifact. So I know that you said you loved Artifact, but I really don't know, and hopefully somebody in chat knows that better. But just knowing that you wrote that you liked, if you liked Hearthstone, I think so. I think that this is an upgraded game compared to Hearthstone. I think that the there's just a lot of really cool options with this game now, and they're adding in more like one-player things that are just so fun to go along with, you know, like ranked versus.
I hear her calling for me.
I don't think I have to be worried about Atrocity killing me. I think we can take the 3 from this Hemivore Soldier. And it's just not really the best play to play anything. We want to keep 2 spots available.
The Shadow Fires are just the beginning. You will serve.
Man, can I even attack with the Viego? Alright, cool. I guess we can. There's our answer. So what happened there, we both had leveled up Viegos. What happened, we had the, we were the active player, because we had the attack token, and so our Viego's ability happened at round start first, which killed their Viego, and therefore then it goes to their Viego to do stuff, but their Viego just died, so it's not there anymore, so it doesn't do its round start ability. Alright, we have Twisted Fate Swain, good control deck. But we have some real heavy hitters, so I like our chances here. I'm going to mulligan the Mask Mother and keep everything else. I can see, actually, I'm going to keep that Mask Mother, actually. I like, just like this hand in general. Lifesteal is going to be important against them. This isn't like, we don't really play Mask Mother on round 2, but this is just going to be an important card for double spelling in the mid game on like your round 4, 5, 6, something like that, like before the Hydrovine. Will be an important card to double spell with.
I taste purple. Yay.
Could take up a Ravenous Flock as well. You know, could be trading Twin Disciplines for Ravenous Flock. Yep. That was the expectation.
I grow back.
It's going to make it more difficult for them to kill these big things now. With getting those out of here. I would like to play this, you know, have the Masked Mother eat the Encroaching Mist, I guess. Oh.
Keep up, keep up.
It's not like the biggest thing ever, but, you know, the 3/3 Fearsome for 2 mana. Considering I'm going to be spending a lot of mana the next few rounds. I'm expecting Twisted Fate Gold card, but you never know. Maybe they don't have it. And of course, if Hecarim does die, or yeah, same thing, right? It's done. If Hecarim does die, we have Rekindler. Is this Swain leveled up yet? 10. Almost. Now it's leveled up.
If I kill you, I don't fortune, stupid.
William.
Glory, courage, excuses for war.
So I know I could Death Mark here, but I'm worried... Okay, there we go. I want them to spend their mana first. Before we do that. Man, we have some good options. Viego plus Darkwater Scourge, or Rekindler, or Hydrovine. Assuming that they play the Leviathan this round. That's a pretty fair assumption. What do we want to do? I think it's Darkwater Scourge Viego. I think it's just get Viego in play. And basically Darkwater Scourge just to heal my Nexus for 5, get 5 on the Viego level up.
She waits for me beyond the mist, my queen. Conquest for empire! And die!
They only have one card that can block a Fearsome.
You pay first!
We live here.
This Will of Ionia is going to kind of put this game out of reach for us, I think. Could have done the exact same amount of blocking and just had this Encroaching Mist be a 4-2 instead of a 4-4. Alright, so we're at 16 out of 20. Round end, we should level up Viego.
By my hand will Noxus rise.
Okay. That will do. Viego Hecarim 2 and 0. Hydrovine, crit crazy.
What is mine? All of it.
Ooh, okay. Sejuani Gangplank. This one's going to be more aggressive of still doing like the Nexus damage. Again, lifesteal going to be important. That's gone. That's gone. Honestly, I probably have to say that's gone too. I want to just have... I don't want to like spend the mana on that. There we go. I want to just have those kind of things that we need early. Okay, patch command deleted. There you go. So they had warning shot? Yeah. Man, that that Hauntling is so loud. Oh, good card for them. It took 1 mana Twin Disciplines.
Wings off a bilge wasp.
Okay, not the best start, but we got some lifesteal. So we gotta hope this lifesteal does some work.
For silver I talk, for gold I listen.
Not the best start, though.
I grow back.
I like that sapling toss animation too. Not only is it a cool card, but that animation's really good.
I'm not greedy. My
Gross.
friends,
Yeah, there's leveling up their champions, doing a great job of doing that.
Finger on the trigger.
Fortunately, everything's ephemeral, and so we're just passing.
don't ask for it.
No.
Ask how much.
So they got 2 of my cards. They're probably pretty good. Alright, imagine they're playing Sejuani this round. I probably need to go either Hecarim or Hydrovine, but honestly, with like where our Nexus is, I guess I could go like Scourge, Feyfolk type stuff, like, you know, 2 of those. No, probably need some blockers. Hydrovine's better at blocking than Hecarim, but then I don't have the 4 mana for one of these if I play Hydrovine. I think that's okay, though. We've really needed some way to turn these to not being ephemeral, these lifesteal units. We've just had a little too awkward of a hand. And that Twin Disciplines they stole from us to protect that black market merchant, that definitely hurt. That did a good amount of damage to us. So their champions are leveled up, but Crackshot Corsair is dead. Monster Harpoons have been good too.
Ye started without me.
Another value of a coin.
Good game, opponent. Good game. I knew that Nexus healing was going to be really important because that's how they would win the game. Basically, is exactly what happened of them going underneath us. Definitely. Yeah, Sejuani, you get the Frostbite. Frostbite's good in the metagame, and then the Vulnerable gets under Spell Shield. So yeah, it is well positioned. How do I like Viego? I think Viego is really strong. I'm not sure how much I really like the card and just like the play patterns of Viego and stuff like that. Like, so I don't know how I like it, but I think it's very strong and one of the best champions in the game. There's Viego.
Sweep the leg.
Huh. I guess they were worried about me playing a blocker.
Looks like I'm ready.
Bye-bye.
You need not follow, but you will witness.
Alright, Camivore Soldier time.
Spin around, throw it down.
You're strange.
And punch.
Go ahead and sapling toss. So the thing is like I want to like challenge immediately with the sapling toss, maybe challenge the sparring student. But I also want to get Viego in play first, because, you know, Viego being in play
The whole world
means that whenever something dies, we get that encroaching miss. So this didn't work out at all. Yeah, that didn't work out at all. I'm kind of considering whether I block with the sapling or challenge the ribbon dancer. Yeah, recall is a very good option against Viego. Perfect hand for the opponent. Yeah, this is a perfect hand. Round 1 sparring student, round 2 Emperor's Dice, round 3 Azir, and then having bouncier Viego play Irelia. Perfect hand. So good game.
Arise! Tell the people what you have seen today.
Perfect hand.
It is time. Arise!
Remember our ancestors and fight for those who came before us.
All right, we are 2-2. All right, cool. I think this is going to be a good matchup for us, like how we won the previous one. Just our units are very big. They're also slower. We have lifesteal and stuff. I like this matchup. I like the Hecarim. We shouldn't keep Hecarim in the opener, though. Even though I want to have a cool Hecarim game, we shouldn't keep it in the opener.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
The sapling toss also works well with Mask Mother, of like having Mask Mother turn into a 4-3 challenger. Like, that's actually pretty sweet, but we're not going to do that here. I don't want to play 2 sapling tosses, let their Make It Rain be real good.
Set him off.
Looks like I'm ready.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping that they were going to play Twisted Fate right there. We'd have that challenger for the Twisted Fate. So I guess we'll have it for the 2-2.
Loyalty through conquest.
I really want to get the Viego part of our deck of the, yeah, especially like the Hydrovine. Last time whenever we played this matchup, Hydrovine just dominated. I probably cannot play Hecarim this round. I'm worried about them like stunning my 7/7. I play Hecarim, they stun it or whatever. Yeah, and then they hit me with this Swain. You think I should just play the Hecarim? I feel like I play the Hecarim next round. Yeah, they'd have to have like a second Stun Spider or a Ravenous Flock that would then level this up, and then any Nexus damage after Ravenous Flock. Which I think Ravenous Flock's pretty likely. Stunning the 2/2 so that I can block the 3/2 so I can have my 3/2s trade. And of course I'm going to be bouncing the Swain. But also incentivizing them. I say incentivizing them to use more removal. And stuff like that this round. It was a good open attack. We'll see if this works out as well. See if this works out better than an open attack. Or not.
Never lost a fair game. Hold it, partner.
Face me.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay. So it kept me from gaining all the life, having, you know, this thing attack, but we do get to attack with the Hecarim. Get some good damage in. Get Hecarim towards the level up. All that kind of stuff.
By my hand with Noxus right.
I'd like to glimpse beyond the encroaching mist, if we're able to do that. I hope we are. No.
Merely pawns in a greater game. We are at war.
That didn't work out. That was the best card against me. I feel like they've just played so many Death's Hands already. I guess maybe it was just the last game they played a bunch of Death's Hands. Only the one so far.
I taste purple. Yay.
Man, I want to play that Hecarim so bad. Pass, pass, pass. Don't have Leviathan, pass. Yeah, not Leviathan. Deny could be real good. As long as they don't have Leviathan. Okay, let's...
Such little lives.
I just don't want to play Hecarim, then they play Leviathan, and then all three of them are stunned. But they're not acting like they have Leviathan.
Deal me in. Eyes open.
Set
I've whipped up something special.
Man, so I can rekindle her back another Hecarim? I feel like I gotta just open attack, though. Yeah, I gotta just open attack.
Into the forest.
Okay, we got the win. Even though, again, I really want to just play Rekindler, get a second Hecarim, and have two Hecarims attacking. That's what I really want, but we just can't, unfortunately. Gotta take the win. Gotta take the win. Okay, so winning record there with Viego Hecarim. Did pretty good. As, you know, we lost that Irelia Azir. They had a perfect hand, and that recall. When you're playing like these kind of units that are expensive like this, recall is going to be really good against you. And so no shame in losing that. And our other one, I just couldn't really. I had a ephemeral Faefolk and a couple ephemeral Scourges, and they were an aggressive deck with a Freljord Bilgewater. And I just couldn't really find a great way to use them. No Deathmark, no Mask Mother, and just didn't work out for us. That's gonna happen there. And they had some good nabs, right? Like they had the Black Market Merchant. I had Sapling Toss to deal with Merchant, but they nabbed 1 mana Twin Disciplines. That was gross, and that dealt a good amount. Then that Merchant dealt a good amount of damage to me afterwards. So anyway, fun deck to play though. So, you know, a couple of losses there, definitely understandable. But then we had some good wins against Twisted Fate Swain, and another win the first game, whatever that one was. But yeah, it was a fun deck to play. And oh, we had the Viego Mirror. That's right, that was a really silly game, that first one, the Viego Mirror match, where we got our leveled up Viego first, so we ended up winning. But it was pretty silly, just huge encroaching miss on both sides. Yeah, so there we go. That was you know, not, again, this deck is more of a Viego deck, how I have it built, than more of a Hecarim deck. It's tough. It's tough, like, making it, if you can do it, like, where you can change this deck out to be a much better Hecarim deck than what we have. If you want to put in, you know, maybe the Shark Chariots and some much more ephemerals, you'd probably need Blighted Caretaker and just a bunch more ephemeral things. But a lot of the ephemeral cards are spells. You know, like Onslaught of Shadows, Haunted Relic, like these are kind of like your better ephemeral things, and those are spells. And I didn't want to just kind of have like spells with Stalking Shadows. But yeah, maybe you need like Shark Chariots, Shadow Seer, Evershade Stalker, stuff like that, to be able to make it a better Hecarim deck if you want to really focus on Hecarim. But anyway, that's going to be Viego Hecarim. So those of y'all watching later on YouTube, hit that like button and leave those comments. And if you got a good idea for how to turn this into a really good Hecarim deck, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. If you got an idea for Viego Hecarim, like at the top end with like ephemeral aggro, yeah, let me know. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you for the next video.